Am I finally done chapter 2? No? Okay. Why is this chapter so long? You truly saved me, Yin. If the situation had progressed any further, it would have gotten quite messy. We could have been suspected of attempting to assassinate the mayor. Your connections to the Republican faction would have been to blame for that. The leader of the Imperial faction, Speaker Hartman, was likely the one who gave my name to that secretary. I imagine Hartman learned it through Rivace's Don Marconi. Yes, I'm inclined to agree. I'm sure not even he expected the secretary to go so far as to plan an assassination, though. Even so, there's no mistaking that his objective was to harm the Republican faction's reputation through us. What a troublesome city this is. Putting that aside, don't lump me in with your group. I am a hired assassin, not one of your lackeys. My, how cold. Well, no matter. Our ties with the members of the Republican faction can be severed at a moment's notice. And as we previously discussed, Heiyu's counteroffensive will launch after the festival. As for the operation that will take place on the festival's final day, we leave that in your hands, Master Yin. Very well. It's time. I'll be taking my leave. Ever the elusive Phantom. But it's time, you say? What exactly is it time for, I wonder? Where are you going, Yin? Oh, it is Rixia. Good, I made it in time. You're early, Rixia. Ilya? What? Are you that excited to start practice? Sheesh, and I thought I was the dance addict here. But maybe you're an even bigger one than me, hmm? Oh, Ilya. I don't think I'll ever be quite on the same level as you. In multiple ways. You say that, but your actions paint a different picture. Throughout the whole preview performance, you were just as in the zone as I was. Both your dancing and acting were top-notch too, Rixia. I think it won't be long before you're a full-fledged rival of yours truly. Really? Well, either way, I still owe you everything. I only ever knew the path I'd inherited in life, but you shined a light on a new direction for me. Yeah, I only ever knew how to be an assassin, but you showed me that I could be a dancer. Though, I think I need to thank the SSS this time too. Oh? Oh, it's nothing. For today's practice, we're going to work on perfecting the third act, right? I'll do my best to keep up with you. Ooh, someone's ready and raring to go. Well, who am I to turn down a challenge, especially from you? Alrighty then. Opening night is next month. We'll work night and day till then and make the scene 100 times better. Come on, Rixia, let's get to it. Of course. Off they go. The chapter is over. I got some bonus DP. That's always nice. And I was promoted. What is a strike quartz? I guess we'll find out shortly. An unforgettable performance. I can read, I promise. Just not well right now, apparently. Okay, moving on to chapter 3. Crossbell Anniversary Festival opening day. This day marks Crossbell's 70th anniversary as an autonomous state. These 70 years haven't been without struggle or times of turmoil. Was Grandpa? Wars have raged, the Orbital Revolution began. While Crossbell has had its hardships in the name of progress, we now stand as the leader of trade in Zemuria. Our economy is thriving, and tensions between our neighboring nations have eased considerably due to the non-aggression pact signed in Liberal 2 years ago. However, the problems that arise from rapid urban development and population growth require us to adopt new policies and legislation. For the prosperity of both Crossbell and our neighbors, we must come together to tackle our ever-present issues as one, in order to make our way to a more beautiful future. Having reached an incredible milestone in our 70th anniversary, let us take this opportunity to share our joy and commemorate this occasion. Though the celebrations will only last 5 days, this year is projected to be Crossbell's busiest anniversary festival yet. As such, many festivities and events have been planned, including the debut of Archon-Ciel's new production. Under the name of our great goddess Aidios, I hereby officially declare the commencement of Crossbell State's 70th anniversary festival. Balloons. What the heck is that? When did that get there? Of course, Randy is gambling. Did she cheat to make that happen? I almost feel bad for Jonah. Was that our captain sitting with that lady? Chief, whatever. That was incredible. I finally understand why people get so fanatical over them. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Elia was obviously amazing, but I was really impressed by Rixia. I can see now why Elia put so much effort into teaching her. Yep, she's a natural. They were already in sync during the preview performance, but this was on another level. Oh, that's right. You and your team were responsible for solving that case, weren't you? Last time I spoke with Elia, she couldn't stop gushing about the SSS. She even mentioned she was planning to create a play based on the incident. Something about having you make a special appearance in it, too. Do I have time for that? Really? I'm sure she was just kidding, right? I don't know about that. I don't really think Elia's one to kid. I've known her most of my life, and she can get pretty serious about these kinds of things. Then again, she tends to change her mind at the drop of a hat, so you might not have anything to worry about. I sure hope so. My gut's warning me that if Elia starts to get pushy, there'll be no refusing. Despite how she may seem, Elia's actually pretty considerate of others. Reminds me. I hope I didn't offend Randy. What, by thinking that we were in a relationship with him? If I had another ticket, we could have invited him to come along as well. I know how much he likes Arc-en-Ciel. I would not worry about him. Arc-en-Ciel was nice enough to give the SSS tickets for another one of their showings. Besides, I'm sure Randy's having a ton of fun with your co-workers from St. Ursula right about now. Oh, I'm sure. That's who he was with at the casino? Those girls are always so busy. I'm glad they got the chance to take a breather for once. By the way, Lloyd, the SSS has to go back to work tomorrow, right? You don't get the whole festival off? Right. All the extra tourists here means that the amount of work we have coming in has skyrocketed. But they gave us the day off as a reward for solving that last case of ours. Well, you four definitely earned it. Oh, you'll join us for dinner at my house tonight, won't you? Mom and Dad were looking forward to it. Sure. Appreciate the invite. Seems like we still have a bit of time to kill before dinner. How about we go check out the festival? Oh, I'm sorry, Lloyd. I was planning to meet with someone after the performance. Huh? You're meeting someone? It could be. What's the matter? I had promised Elia that I'd go to her place afterwards. Oh, that's fine. What am I getting worried about? She was planning on introducing me to Rixia. Why don't you tag along, Lloyd? You two have already met, right? No, that's okay. I'll pass on that. I don't see any reason for a guy like me to spoil your all-girls party. And I bet it would turn into a let's mess with Lloyd party, given Elia's personality. Well, if you insist. Anyway, thanks for spending your one day off with me, Lloyd. I'll be home before dinner, so I expect to see you there, okay? Yep, no problem. Okay, bye. Well, that was awkward. I wish I was as outgoing as Guy was. Is that you, Lloyd? The Seeker sisters? Hi, Lloyd. It's nice to see you again. Oh, hey. What's up with you two? Took me a second to recognize you without your uniforms. Well, we wouldn't be in uniform on our day off, right? You seem to be in your regular outfit though, Lloyd. Oh, well, that's just because the SSS doesn't actually have uniforms. I just wear whatever I can move around easily in. So, are the Seeker Sisters here to check out the festival? That's right. I'd much rather be seeing the festival with a boyfriend than my little sister. Not that I even have time to find one. That's so mean. You said you'd hang out with me today. You're always so busy, we barely ever get to see each other. I know. Calm down. So, what are you doing out here, Lloyd? Are you waiting for someone? Oh, no. I was out with a friend, but she had some other plans and headed off. So I was just trying to decide what I should do now. You thinking what I'm thinking? Yeah. Poor guy probably got stood up. He was looking pretty down in the dumps when we called out to him. I knew it. Oh, poor Lloyd. Ladies, I think there's been a misunderstanding. Hey, Lloyd. Since you're already free, would you like to accompany two lovely ladies? What? There's actually a concert down in the Harbor District. We were on our way there just now. A concert? That sounds pretty fun. I know you two don't get to spend much time together, though. Are you sure I wouldn't be imposing? Of course not. It's especially okay if it's you, Lloyd. Any other guy would have to face my sisterly wrath. Fran, what are you? Never mind. Anyway, let's go, Lloyd. You're coming with us. Isn't the harbor in the opposite direction they were walking, though? Hold on, you two. Trust me, I appreciate the offer, but isn't this a little... It's okay, Lloyd. You don't need to worry so much. You said it, Noelle. Look at you. A beautiful girl on each arm. Okay, guys, let's go. Okay. Yeah, they definitely misunderstood something. Oh well, can't do anything about it now. Thus, the anniversary festival's opening day went by in the blink of an eye. That night, Lloyd dined at the Neves residence. I don't know if that's a V or a U. Whatever. They told stories of Guy and reminisced the night away. And then... Crossbell Anniversary Festival's second day. Alright everyone, hope you enjoyed that free day of yours. You've got a long 4 days ahead of you. Work's gonna come in fast and hard up till the closing day of the festival, so you better brace yourselves. Understood? So we only get 1 day off during the whole festival. Bit stingy, if you ask me. Well, I imagine the entire police force has their hands full. The officers on security and patrol duty must have been especially busy yesterday. Yeah, that's the festival for you. The day off you got was your reward for preventing the mayor's assassination, you know? And hey, seems like the department's gonna spare you guys the more menial tasks during the festival, at least. Even so, we've had a ton of support requests coming in. And from what I've seen, there are even more tourists in town than usual. Yeah, well, all your hard work over the past few months is starting to pay off. You might not be as popular as the Bracers yet, but you're on the board at least. Now's the time for you guys to show this city what you can do. Yeah, you're right. I can't shake the feeling this is just some half-baked pep talk to trick us into working. Man, I just wanted to kick back over at the Michelin with all of my lovely nurse friends. Michelin? That is where a theme park is located, correct? If I recall, you can get there via one of the Harbor District's cruise ships. I've heard that Mishi works there as the park's mascot. Who is Mishi? Oh, isn't he that gray cat character? I've heard of him, but I don't think the theme park was there before I left Crossbell 3 years ago. Well, Michelin has operated as a wellness resort for a long time now. I think the theme park, on the other hand, was built around 2 years ago. It's been extremely popular ever since. Oh yeah, I went there once, and it seriously blew me away. I bet the place is swamped with visitors during the anniversary festival. Interesting, very interesting. Chief? Anyway, just focus on your support requests for the next 4 days, okay? As usual, it's up to you how much you want to get done. You'll get a fresh batch each day, so you better get to it. Chapter 3, Crossbell Anniversary Festival. So, I mean, obviously I would do all of the side quests, like, immediately, instead of reading this is short, this is medium, this is long, as for length of time you have to do it. But now we need to make extra sure we do them all immediately. Okay guys, let's check what support requests we have for the day. Depending on what kind we received, there's a chance we may even have to go outside the city. Yes, I wouldn't be surprised. I've been hearing that some tourists are even going all the way out to our Morka village. In addition to the train station and airport, a lot of tourists seem to be traveling by road. I bet Belgard and Tangram Gates have their work cut out for them. The anniversary festival will not be easy for Noelle and the others. The Bracer Guild must be busy as well. Right, we can't be outdone by them. However, if we push ourselves too hard, we'll be exhausted before we know it. It might be best if we prioritize the requests by urgency. Good point. Let's knock them down one at a time.